is up, dudes? Welcome back to another review, and today we are continuing our Transformer month reviews. This is the third video out of like 9, and it's going pretty good. I'm very happy that I'm still doing this. We're doing good. We're keeping with the schedule. Probably by the time you are watching this video, I am currently in Dallas at Fan Expo Comic Con, so that's going to be really fun. I'm hoping that I'm having a good time. I don't know yet because I'm not there at the moment. I still got a couple days left, but I'm very excited to go there. Hopefully by the time you see this, I'll be there chilling, meeting some people maybe. But I'm very excited because I might have a couple vlogs out, maybe. We'll see. It just kind of depends on how busy I am or how busy it is, because usually I don't like filming in front of people. I'm not that kind of person, so yeah, I would love to do a bunch of like vlogs inside the con and, you know, do the vlogger thing, but I can't do that. So we'll see if I actually do that or not. But I'm very excited because we're taking a look at another figure. This one is one of my personal favorite Transformer figures that I have. I think if I had to rank them, I don't know where I'd put this one. Maybe top 5, really, because I've had this figure for a long time, and he's just been a really awesome figure to have. And yeah, I think he's really, really dope. This is Statscream. We're taking a look at Statscream, but not just Statscream. This is the Coronation Statscream. This is, don't get me wrong, I might be wrong because I haven't actually watched the original Transformers movie. But I believe that after Megatron was killed, I think, Statscream decided to take it upon himself to crown himself as the new ruler of the Decepticons. So he made himself a nice little flowing cape, a little crown, and he sat on the throne. And then this guy came in and kind of killed him a little bit, which I think it's so cool. I've seen that scene so many times, and I'm pretty sure that's basically how it went. So I'm very excited, and that might be a review for next week. We'll see. But this guy I've had for a long time. I've been meaning to make a video of this guy, but I just never really got to it. Again, I haven't really done Transformer reviews that much. I think before this, I have only done like maybe 2. I did the Masterpiece, and then I did the our little friend right here kind of recently. But other than that, I never really looked at Transformer figures, but now we're finally doing it. So this is yeah, it's been a long time coming to do these Transformer reviews. So I've had him for a long time. Same as Brawn. I've wanted to do a review, but just never got around to it. So we're finally here. We're going to be taking a look at this figure. I will say I love this figure, and it's such a neat little figure to play with. So without further ado, let's take a look at this guy. So I think what we're going to be taking a look at first is his little accessories here, because he actually comes with quite a bit, starting off with this chair. I love this chair. This is such an awesome chair that would go well with like anybody. It doesn't just have to go with Statscream. If you had a Megatron figure, easily you can set him on here and it would look so cool. I will admit that mine is it's a little bit dusty because it's been on the shelf for a bit, but it looks so cool. I would love to actually take a little bit of wash to it, just to get into all the highlights. But I love the sculpt of this this whole chair piece, and it also acts as a storage compartment to all of his other little accessories, which I actually really do like. And of course, we'll be taking a look at those as we go along with this actual figure. And he's also got a couple other down here as well. If I can actually get those out, I'll get those out in a second. But overall, the chair looks super, super cool. I just absolutely love just how it looks. It's so neat. It's very menacing looking. Just it being purple, and you got the Decepticon logo right there. I think it just looks awesome, and it just looks very, you know, futuristic or Transformer-y. So I think that's really, really dope. Moving on to his other accessories, he does come with the crown, of course, his Coronation crown, which I think looks pretty dope. It's very nice, and it fits pretty snug. Of course, we'll be taking a look at this in all of his Coronation gear. He does come with a cape as well, which kind of folds out, which is very, you know, I think it's very effective on how it works, because It's just a couple hinge joints that just kind of fold in and fold out like this, and it works pretty well. And there's only one little spot here, so you know, you kind of almost have like a flowing effect if you had it like this, and then you kind of have like normal cape mode. So I think that's pretty cool. And he does come with a pair of his, I guess, null rays. I believe that's what they're called. He has two different versions of them, which we'll be taking on both of them. And at the very bottom of his chair, he has with him, if I can get it out, hopefully fairly quickly, he has two pairs of these, and these are his shoulder pads that you put on his shoulders when he's in his gear. And I think they both look very, very cool, or at least one of them does. So with that out of the way, let's take a look at the robot mode. Haha, fooled you. We're not taking a look at the robot mode. We're taking a look at the alternate mode first. I don't know why I usually look at the alternate modes first. I just, I find it, I just do it first. I don't know why, but it looks really, really cool. From the top angle, I think it looks awesome. I think they did a fantastic job with the overall look of it. I love how they use the null rays that go onto his arms as the, the weapons as well. Very, very nice sculpting. The detailing looks nice. I love the Decepticons logos here. And it just overall looks super, super nice. Now, the illusion is kind of broken when you kind of just, because that is a lot of, that's a lot of ugliness there. I don't care for this whole, like, gap, and then it just goes straight onto blockiness. I'm sorry. I got a little aggressive there. And just, that's just his chest. That there's no getting around that. But it's not bad. I mean, I love it when it's like this. When it's facing like this, it's awesome. But like that, it's not as good. So that kind of does suck. But other than that, it's not too bad. I really do like the wings because they do have like a hinge joint to them, which I'm pretty sure it's not for the jet mode, but I mean, it's whatever. They got some hinge joints here as well. And that's basically all you get for the posability on the actual jet itself, because, I mean, it's not really supposed to be an actual... You shouldn't get swivels and a bunch of posability from the actual alternate mode. That's more for the robot mode, which, speaking of robot mode, let's get right on into it. And here he is in his alternate mode, and I absolutely love this mode. It is so cool looking all the way around. I think the back is kind of, it's clean enough, I guess. I mean, it is kind of ugly. You got this whole cockpit area here. It's very flat here as well, and it doesn't really get too much detailing here. But honestly, I don't mind it. It looks pretty nice, and to be honest, but I know, you're never going to try pose your transformer from the back like this, but I mean, it would look nice if it was. I mean, you don't want the, as Jobby says, the cardboard cutout. But honestly, I think this is fine. It's nothing crazy. At least the front looks really, really good, and I absolutely love it. I think the only thing I could complain about is that you can kind of see the cockpit area from here, but overall, this is such a beautiful looking transformer, Statscream, and I think they did a fantastic job. So usually with most of these transformer figures, they have light piping. He does not, and he kind of looks a little dead until you get a nice close-up view of his face. And you can see that the eyes are very nicely painted. I really do like how they did the face. I think that just looks super, super cool. And I just like the overall detailing. Again, it has that G1 feel that's, has kind of modern parts to it to make it look more mechanical. I think that's like the coolest thing about this. And I love the Decepticon logos. So he does come with his accessories as well. If we do take off these null rays on the shoulder pieces here, he does come with an alternate pair, which have a longer handle, which they're meant to go onto his wrists like this, I believe. And that's basically how it's supposed to go. Now, the sucky thing about these is they're not really, great to hold. I think if you had his hand up like this, you kind of have to dislocate it a little bit. But, I mean, it works. It's not bad, but I would never display my Statscream with him like this. I like the ones that are actually on his shoulders. And speaking of shoulders, he has all of his Coronation gear. So let's get that on him real quick. So to put the stuff on, it's very easy. The crown, of course, goes onto his head. It's an actual nice fit, and it does kind of like, slide in very nicely. Of course, he's got his shoulder pads, which you get one that goes on top like so. If I can figure out how to work this. All right, there's the shoulder pieces on, and I feel like if I tried to explain it, it would not come out properly. So you pretty much just gotta hook this purple piece onto the actual shoulder, and it looks really, really cool. And then, of course, with the cape, you take the cape and you plug it into the bottom hole right here, put the null ray, or like the cockpit, down like so, and there you go. This is him getting ready for his big day. It's a simple little mode, but I absolutely love it. The cape looks pretty nice, although it does kind of sag a little bit down. I think it looks really, really cool, and I really do like the shoulder pads. They make it look very nice. I think it's overall really, really cool. Of course, when you have the cape, you can extend it like this to make it look like it's flowing a little bit, and that's awesome. That looks so cool looking. I absolutely love it. So if you want him to sit on the chair, you can, but just without the cape, sadly. So if you want him to sit down, you're going to have to take the cape off, and you can pretty much leave everything else on. And sitting him down is kind of a, not really a pain, but it's pretty standard. He doesn't sit back all the way. He kind of just sits on the edge right here. And once you get kind of a good pose with him, he looks pretty decent, and I really do like the way he looks on this chair. And of course, if you needed storage for the actual cape, you can always just plug it into the back like so. And there you go. This is him on the throne. That is amazing. This cooks. This is really, really dope. I love the way this looks, and I absolutely love it. It just looks so cool. It is one of the coolest little modes that you can have, and I love the shoulder pieces. I honestly forgot that he had the shoulder pieces because they're kind of hidden underneath the actual seat itself. So I kind of forgot about them completely. So actually having them on looks so cool, and it completes the look so well. I absolutely love this mode. So here's Statscream next to the previously reviewed Brawn figure, and it looks pretty cool. And here he is next to the Bumblebee Studio Series Optimus Prime. So they're pretty much not really the same height. Optimus, of course, is taller, but yeah, they're a little almost together. You can see that I did do some changes on Optimus, which I absolutely love. I thought that the silver on the actual tits was awesome, so I had to do it. So I think that it's such a good figure. It scales well, pretty neatly, but I really don't have any other G1 figures. This is the only one that's basically based off of G1. That is until I found this guy on sale, which we're going to be taking a look at him next week. So, or not even next week. What am I saying? We're not doing this Monday. We're taking a look at him in a couple days. So get ready for these two to be together again. I think they scale really well. I love how massive Galvatron is compared to Statscream. It looks so cool. I think that this figure is one of my favorite Transformer figures. It's really, really cool. I absolutely love the transformation. The whole jet mode does have a little bit of flaws, but I really do love this robot mode. I think the Coronation gear looks awesome. I think they did a fantastic job with that. And it just overall looks so cool. And I just love the throne and all of his little accessories. For 30 bucks, I think it was like almost 35 when I got him at Walmart. I think it's a pretty decent deal for what you get. You know, these Transformer figures are not cheap, but you know, for a figure like this, I think it was worth it for me. So I've been having so much fun with this figure over the years. Been wanting to make this review for so long, but just never got the time to, or really had a need to be honest. So it's really cool to actually see this guy in person. And I really need to be watching the G1 shows. I've been watching the movies, and yeah, I'm a little brain dead, just a little bit, especially with what I watched. I watched Age of Extinction next, and it was awful. So I need to get on the G1 show and the movie as well as Beast Wars. There's a lot of stuff I need to watch, but that is for another video or something. But this figure looks awesome. I love all of his accessories. Let's end this video, and yeah, we'll get on to our outro. And with all that being said, that is the review. Again, I really like this figure. It is such a fun little figure. He's not perfect, but I genuinely enjoy him. He's such a fun little figure to mess around with. And in terms of sculpting, I think this guy is a really awesome. He's got a whole nice sculpt work going on with him. I love the design that they chose for this. It's very G1, but it also has some kind of modern takes to it, just a little bit, adding more panel lines and, you know, just little details here and there to make it look more mechanical, which I think looks really cool. But still having the overall base of the G1 look. I love the throne. The throne is really cool. I really like the purple to it. I love all the detailing and stuff. It's simple paint job, but honestly, that's all you need. These little accessories I think are really awesome, and I think are just an awesome little piece for this figure. I got this guy a long time ago. I don't remember when. I remember he was at Walmart, and I just had to get him. So I'm very happy that I do have this figure, and it's still a really cool figure just to have on the shelf. In terms of just like, you know, the transformation is really easy, and I really do love it. I think the only part that I do struggle with is this chest piece, because it's just kind of hard to get out sometimes, but other than that, that's basically it. So this figure, I mean, judging by my notes here, it's a good figure. I really do like this figure. So I think overall, this figure is awesome. The figure feels nice. It looks nice. It's just really neat. So I think I am giving this figure a 4.7 out of 5. I was about to say 10, but it's always going to be 5. I just kind of feel like 5 is like the best spot. But anyways, 5 is pretty much a 4.7 I think is perfect. It's not a perfect figure, but it's up there with being really good. So that is my review for this Statscream. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. I had a blast making this video, and I cannot wait to show you guys more Transformer figures for next week. And it's going to be crazy because, again, 9 videos. I don't do 9 videos. I do every Monday. Not every Monday, Friday, and in between. That's just like, I don't do that. So it's going to be really cool. I'm very happy about this review. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I will see you guys in the next one.